the world's third largest donor of international aid after the US and Britain at that time, giving more than $8 billion annually in aid. Although it has renounced military force, it maintains limited defense forces and has participated in international peacekeeping. Then, some Japanese, especially the older generation, urged Japan to amend its constitution to return militarism. However, every prime minister's visit to the hero's Yakashuni shrine provokes an international outcry, especially from China and other nations which suffered wartime atrocities. Japan's major territorial disputes are with Russia over the Kurils and with China and Taiwan over the Senkaku oil-rich islands. The global economic recession, which began earlier in Japan, has caused a slowdown in the economy and put severe pressure on Japanese society. Japan's debt is 180% of its national income and it is not earning as much as before. The future direction for Japan seems uncertain due to the rise of economic rivals in East Asia like China, Taiwan, and Korea, and the weakened markets in the West. An aging population requires medical and mental assistance and imposes a heavy load on welfare services. Ironically, Japan may need foreign caregivers from nearby Asian countries like the Philippines it had once invaded. So, moto siya ang mga panghitabo sa government, sa politics, and world affairs nga involved ang Japan. So, next. So, here are Japan interesting facts. So, first, Shogun Ieyasu did not dislike all foreigners when he closed Japan down. He befriended an English sea pilot, Will Adams, a native of Gillingham, Kent. Because of his knowledge of nautical science, Adam became Ieyasu's advisor on navigation. He assumed a Japanese name, Miura Anjin, and married a Japanese woman. Adams died in 1620. An annual festival is held in his honor, and a street is named after him at Yokosuka. Next, Philippines was a haven of religious freedom for Japanese Christians in 17th century. One of them, the local warlord Daimyo Takayama Ukon, took refuge in Manila with his family on December 11, 1614. Takayama and the Japanese exiles founded two Japanese settlements in Dilao and San Miguel, both in Manila. Hence, the name Plaza Dilao, or also known as Yellow Square, for the Japanese who settled in the area. A monument to honor this Christian Japanese daimyo stands at Plaza Dilao or Paco and Manila, due to research by Dr. Gregorio L. Zaide. So, ato pod nga time, ang Philippines pod, mao na po siya ang lugar nga nahimo nga nakahatag og religious freedom sa mga Japanese tungod kay, di ba, as what I've told earlier, nga Shinto or Shintoism mo gyud ang state religion gyud nila. But mo to ang katong na ay si Takayama, siya nangita siya paagi nga niadto siya sa Philippines ug mao to dito siya nga na siya religious freedom along with his family. Then the first Filipino Catholic saint was Lorenzo Ruiz, a Chinese mestizo. Lorenzo fled to Japan with Dominican missionaries after being suspected of killing a Spaniard in Manila. Upon landing in Japan, the group was arrested and brutally tortured, promised his freedom if he would deny Christ. Lorenzo chose instead a martyr's death. I would rather die 1,000 deaths than renounce my Christian faith, he replied. He was canonized as the first Filipino Catholic saint in 1987. So, ang nahimo nga first Filipino Catholic saint si Lorenzo Ruiz tungod kay he chose nga mamatay siya kaysa sa kanang i-deny niya si Kristo. Kay mas gipili pa jud niya nga panindigan jud ang iyahang faith, panindigan kung unsa jud anang ni-stand jud siya sa iyang faith bisan pa og sa kamatayon na niya. He would choose death than to deny Christ. Og mao to nga namatay siya. Tungod pod ato, he was canonized as the first Filipino Catholic saint in 1987. So the fifth interesting fact is the Japanese admired the Philippines. Then some of them migrated, settled down, and have families in the Philippines. Og moto siya nga naanay ag-uban at naay mga Japanese nga nanganhi diri sa Philippines tungod kay giganahan sila sa atoang country. Moto nga ang uban nato ni migrate sila unya nagkapamilya sila diri apod sa Philippines. So the sixth interesting fact is Jose Rizal inspired the Japanese to aspire for freedom. Jose Rizal visited Japan, studied the Japanese culture, and had a Japanese girlfriend named Oishi-san, to whom he wrote beautiful love letters. Next, the Philippine Revolution in 1896 and War of Liberation were supported by the Japanese nobility. In 1901, Aguinaldo retreated to Isabela because he expected to meet a shipment of weapons from Japan. If he had not been caught, the weapons would have allowed him to fight longer. The next, geisha girls worked as prostitutes of rich and powerful Filipino men in the Philippines at the turn of the century, according to William Goodman, an American historian. Next, a Japanese Christian soldier, Lieutenant Colonel Nobuhiko Jimbu, saved the life of Manuel Rojas during the World War II. Last, a Bible incident happened at Imperial Palace after Crown Prince Akihito married Michiko, who had studied at a Catholic school. She brought the Bible to the palace, and one royal prince became interested. The incident has intrigued Christians, but the imperial family prefers to keep quiet about it. So, the next, there are list of Japanese inventions. So, first is the adrenaline. Next is the anime film animation. Audio tape, bullet train, calculator, electric, pocket, electronic solar power, cameras, camcorder, single lens, reflex, electronic, cassette recorder, compact disc player, cultured pearl, digital audio, DVD, electrocardiograph, portable, fiction novel, or Tales of Genji, flash USB memory disk, floppy disk, food or the cup noodles, historical fiction novels, Karaoke sing-along system also claimed by a Filipino inventor. Loom, automatic power, magnetic stove, martial arts, aikido, judo, karate, ninjutsu, kung fu, in mathematics or the pi calculation, the determinant elimination theory. Next is Ford circle, Laplace expansion. In medicine, there's a nuclear medicine, chai medicine, and memory card, methamphetamine, microprocessor, monosodium glutamate. In physics, there is a K-captured meson pion fermions. Another invention is the PlayStation, rice cooker, electric robots, androids, quartz watches, samurai movies, samurai swords or the katana, sinister, analog and digital, television, flat panel handheld colored TV, pocket TV, transistors, Victor cardiograph, and video cassette recorder, and video games, vitamin B, and Walkman, and music players, and the wireless antenna. So, those are the list of Japanese inventions. So, let's now go to the assessment. So, first, let us enumerate at least 20 inventions of Japan. Next, compare and contrast the Japanese and Chinese culture using a graphic organizer. Then, third, create an infographic which contains at least 5 interesting facts about Japan. So, the criteria for the infographic is content is 20 points, creativity is 15 points, originality is 10 points, and timeliness is 5 points. So, let's proceed to the assignment. There is only one, so the assignment is to make a 2-paragraph essay about how Japan transformed from terror nation to industrial giant. So you'll just have to make 2 paragraphs essay narrating about how Japan transformed from terror nation to industrial giants. So I hope everyone nga na mo'y nakatunan sa ako ang discussion sa reporting nako sa chapter 5. So I hope everyone to be blessed today, and thank you for listening, especially to you, sir. And thank you everyone, and mayong adlaw kaniyong tanan. Once again, I am Maria Eunice B. Balansag, the second reporter of chapter 5. So God bless everyone, and thank you.